Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today we're back here in Frank's garage working on this Norma LMP3 Le Mans race car. He just finished replacing the windshield on it. We're going to be looking at the original windshield because I'm in the process of trying to get a template made so he'll have that for his files. If he needs to replace it again, they're made out of polycarbonate. We're also going to be applying just a protective film over it and just kind of checking out the car. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's the windshield here that he already did. You can see it's got a really nice fit. And that's, I believe, 1/8-inch thick polycarbonate. And he was able to get that bent. If you don't know polycarbonate that well, or known as Lexan, the actual brand sometimes, it can be bent. It's not like an acrylic. So it's usually scratch resistant. It's unbreakable to an extent. If used, I believe, 1 inch or thicker, it can be bulletproof glass. So that's a good material. A lot of race cars use that. So they've got that one in place. As you can see, it looks good already. Okay, so this is the original windshield here that actually was made, what, by Norma? It came with the car, right?
It came with the car, yeah.
Okay.
It was made by an outside vendor, yeah.
So we're going to be putting on a clear film right here in the middle, but that can be tricky sometimes with these because of the way the windshield is radius, so we'll clean that first. Is this microfiber?
Yes.
Okay. Get it nice and clean, and then we're going to use a heat gun to get it shaped on there nice. That has stuff on here. Is this from the other film that was on there, maybe, or is that from just the damage?
No, that's from the Novus.
Oh, okay.
The stuff.
Okay, so. I'm gonna work this here. Oh, perfect, yep. All right, so, yeah, this is some thick stuff. Let's hit it with,
It works.
Yeah, let's see here. If you're familiar with these racing windshield films, they're a little more rigid than your typical clear vinyl, and you have multiple sheets on there because the way it works is if there get any damage to it, you can just peel it off. There's another one underneath. The downside is dealing with this windshield here. As you can see, it's more bubbly, almost like a fighter jet cockpit. Matter of fact, it's made by an aerospace company since this is polycarbonate and it's formed. So the particular film is something that you would use more on like a stock car, so couldn't really get it to bend properly. Therefore, we were using the heat gun to try to get it to form around the side. Almost like you got to do this. Okay. We were able to get it across the top, but because of the curve, we're going to let that dry, then come back with the heat gun, soften it, and then wrap it more around this way. And then that should work on this. Even if we're able to get the film to adhere properly on this, it's also a good idea on this windshield to have a router file that's to scale. In case Frank ever needs to have additional windshields made, he has that file. But to do so, we need to get a very accurate template off of this. So I was able to reach out to a good friend of mine, Mark Russo, and he is a technical designer, also does engineer level drawings as well, and he'll be able to help us with creating that CNC file that's 100% to scale. So what he did is I was able to take the windshield to him. He was able to measure all the details, all the contours off this thing. In addition to that, he was also able to get a detailed rubbing as shown here and confirm all the measurements. And then he was able to generate a 100% accurate to scale cut file. And Frank has that now for future use. Yeah, because here's the replacement one. You can see right there, polycarbonate. Was able to be bolted in right here to hold it in place. You can see it coming down here on an angle. And then this is all, this is carbon fiber, isn't it, the body?
The body and the frame.
Oh, the frame too? It's carbon fiber.
You can see it back here, but look at this. That's all carbon.
And then these are your radiators here, right?
Yeah.
You have one on each side because that's the Countach has those too. You have the two little ones in the back. I mean, these are bigger, but. Here's the close-up here on a Lamborghini Countach. This is a 5000 QV. You can see the radiator and the radiator fans here on the one side. Here's one on the other side. If you want to see the full review I did on this vehicle, you can check it out via the link above and also down below. And then you can see the suspension. And then this is just what, just an insulation, you said, to keep the heat in or to keep the heat out? Oh, to keep it out.
Yeah, because this is all enclosed. So there's no way, the heat, there's nothing going in there that can get the air out. So it's going to stay there. You got to keep it from heating up the fuel. So that's reflective. Another way of saying the same thing.
And you plan on racing this one, what, next year?
Yep. Yeah.
Now, you have two radiators on this side. Is one the transmission?
Yes.
Which one, this one?
Yes.
Yes, you can see that going there. And then what is this? Is this
water?
Just like the other side?
Yes.
But this is half the size, though.
Let me see. There's one that's got water and oil in it.
Yeah, because you have.
There's a. It's a double wall. Here it is. Yeah. This is
Transmission?
Transmission and oil.
Okay, and then the other one is.
See, it's got different lines. This is the engine, and this is the gearbox, and this is water.
And then the other side's water. So then you have a full, and then this is like a half.
Yes. Look right here. It's all carbon.
And that has the same wheel as on the Caterham, the steering wheel, or is that the steering wheel that looks similar to the one on?
Oh, they're very similar.
Oh, they are.
Oh, yeah.
And then yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's amazing because that wheel will tell you everything, huh?
Yeah.
Because of the middle screen.
Let me turn it on.
And what was that? Is that a compressor?
That's the air compressor for the paddle shifters.
Oh.
The paddle shifters are air actuated.
Okay.
So it's got its own baby air compressor. The car will not shift until that noise goes away.
And is that a reverse camera?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have a camera looking out the back.
This is all solid here, so you
Yeah.
can see.
You have no way of looking behind you.
Yeah.
And this is you said this is a V8, right? It's a Nissan?
Yes.
V8?
Nissan, yeah. VK50 Nissan.
Yeah, because here's the ignition coil packs right here.
Yes.
Now, are they the regular ones that would be used on a Nissan engine?
I think they are. I'm not sure. Because the motor makes 420 horsepower, and I'm sure the street version of it didn't make 420 horsepower.
Correct.
So I would suspect that the tune and the coil packs and the cams and all that has to be different.
Yeah, well, I
It's
mean,
all sealed.
and even this, I mean, like the transmission, I mean, this is all racing looking. This is, yeah, it's not like a domestic car.
This is your mid-engine. Here it is, right in front of the,
Mm-hmm.
Volkswagen is a rear engine, the Porsche, because the center line of the rear axle is where the engine is. Well, this one is way forward. This is really a mid-engine. And all the gears, all that stuff is in here. So all the weight is right there.
Mm-hmm. You can see the air intake for the brakes, and then it comes in here. And then on the body, I guess once the body's on here, you have an intake that then connects right into that.
Yeah, so you can see it over there. See that?
Yeah, here's the body panel. What is it here in the front, or is it those holes here?
Well, let's see. It's this one here.
Oh, so it's okay. So these right here, that's your intakes for the brakes. And then what are these other intakes right here? These holes here.
Those are for.
Is that just to come in to cool the engine?
I don't know what those are for. We saw it the other day when we had it on. We figured it out.
Because it's putting it in right around here.
Yeah, I think it goes down there to cool off the transmission. I think it's for the.
Oh, for the transmission.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it would come in here to go to the brake, and
And
then
it splits here. Yeah.
okay, yeah, you can see it, and then it goes up there for the transmission. Now, are you leaving the 6s on there,
Yeah, yeah.
or did you put that on there?
I put it on.
Oh, okay, so that's your number.
Yeah.
Okay. Who issues the number, or do you pick your
No,
own?
no. You gotta. There's a big rumor thing about getting your number. You have to have raced the year before, and if you're a past champion, then whatever number you want is reserved for you, including number one. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But we've had some version of number 6 for some time now, so I wanted to go back to that. Like that's 61. This is 65, and this is 6.
Right here, you can see the label.
You'll be able to see it. Can you see it?
Yep. Yeah. You can. I mean, it's engraved, but you can see it, and you can see the hologram. But you see the M30 and the year 2019, and all the carbon fiber here on the inside.
Yeah, when we bought this car, there was nothing there. There was.
This one has a nice look inside the cockpit when you've got everything on. Yeah, it looks like a jet.
Look.
And what kind of transmission is this one? It's not a Nissan, is it?
That's an extract. That's an IndyCar transmission. Again, IndyCars make 900 horsepower. This is making 420. So the transmission, they go through 2 engine cycles to every gearbox cycle.
And then what are these LEDs here on the back? Does that light up? Are those LEDs?
Yes. Yes. I think those are the running lights. It's either the running light or the brake lights. I can't remember that. I keep telling myself that this is the real deal here.
Mm-hmm.
This is as close as a Formula One car.
Well, and it even has a very futuristic look, more than like for example the Lola, the Indy cars,
Well,
Formula
you can
Ones.
see that there. Look at the nose on this.
Well, that one's more like the Porsche. There was a Porsche that looked like this.
962,
Yes.
Yeah, a 962. Yeah.
Yeah, where this one almost looks like a jet.
Yes.
The way that it comes in.
Yeah.
And then also like with these doors here, the way that they open, I don't know, is that how they opened on that one?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you get in the same way.
Yeah. No, that one opened this way, like a Galway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this one has a very cool design to it. Very cool design to it.
Yeah, there's a little bump here for some reason. God knows why that's there.
A what?
It looks like a little hump here.
Oh, is it supposed to be there?
Yeah,
Oh, right here. The thing is, these things are. It has it here too.
Okay, so
I mean,
something to do with aerodynamics.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean they're so well engineered. Yeah. Every little bump and crevice and stuff is there for. Like right here. Here's air coming in here, and you can see it coming right out here, and.
Yeah, that's downforce there. Yeah.
And if you alter any of that, then you change.
Yeah.
You change the whole performance of this thing. Yeah, very, very cool. Okay, well that wraps up this time here working on the windshield on this Norma M30 LMP3. As we already looked, we're kind of in the process, going to let that set overnight and then be back to kind of form it on. But just doing some work here. Frank's getting this ready for the next racing season, so that's pretty cool stuff. But that wraps up this video. Please send me any questions and comments. I would love to hear from you. As always, I appreciate all the support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.